Welcome back to Olympus Maximus. My name is Ben Searle.
What on the mic
always.
today?
Oh fuck! I'm in the middle of a comedy festival. I'm really going off script today. How are you, Aaron?
I'm great. We've just commented that Ben and I have never both worn a white coloured shirt on the same day.
Yeah, we're in the white and red sort of setup today.
And not only that, but we've brought two of the more colourful figures we could have had on the podcast with us today as well.
Yes.
Nick and Gracie, thanks for being here with us.
Thank
you
for having us.
So we were just getting started commenting that maybe this is the way that we can align ourselves more with younger people.
Yeah. Look, I have not taken any Ritalin today, so this will be a very interesting
Well,
episode.
good news, I have. So
I mean, locked in. Hey.
Yeah, we're locked in.
But this podcast came about because I see you at shows in Melbourne all the time, and you don't live here.
That's true. I do
Yeah.
not, despite all beliefs.
Yeah. But here enough that I think the last time I saw you at a show, I was like, next time you're here, just come and do the podcast, because if you're here all the time, this works out great. And then I also asked you separately to do the podcast.
Yes.
So this just linked up perfectly. So thank you for coming.
Yeah, we're like a package deal.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, great.
But in Melbourne for the show that was on yesterday, big show.
Yes. big show.
But you also played in Adelaide the day before, right?
Correct. Yeah, we both
Yeah, we
did.
both.
Yeah. So talk me
So you
through.
just love doing that drive, like just
No, we
back-
flew.
We flew
Oh, you
this-
flew!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
FIFO.
time.
Big blunders this time.
Oh.
But so how was, well, first off, I mean, Stress has been doing a release tour. That's
Yes.
kind of the main, this is the end of it, correct?
Yep. Yeah. Adelaide on Friday night was the last show for it. Yeah.
How were the shows collectively?
The shows were awesome.
Yeah.
Like definitely some of the hottest shows I have ever played in my life.
Like temperature or vibe?
Both. Let's
Both,
do
both,
No,
both.
like it was so hot. Like because we started and it was Sydney and then Canberra,
Yeah.
and like Sydney was so humid. Like it was so
Yeah.
hot, and then
Mm.
we were in like the community hall,
In
like
Canberra?
upstairs, not in.
Oh, in Sydney?
Yeah, and it was like the air was so thick. It was so
Oh.
thick. There was so many
Those
sweaty children. It was so hot.
those spaces are also not notoriously known for their like
Ventilation.
Ventilation.
No, and I think that it was like, I feel like it was a rule to like have the doors and stuff shut
Oh, yeah,
while
for
the bands were
sound.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so it was just, it was unbelievable.
And younger people not horribly good with personal hygiene either.
I don't know what it is.
Yesterday was a stinky
Yeah,
show.
yesterday was even like in like the green room area. Like it wasn't just
All right, so let's just get into this.
Maybe we got to start selling some sort of deodorant.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah.
actually a good
Yeah.
idea. Like a branded, like hardcore, whatever your band's branded
Hey.
It just smelled
deodorant.
like Sweat and Lynx Africa in the
Yeah.
green room.
Yeah.
Lynx Africa, that's still getting around.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hey,
Teenage boys don't.
And
change, apparently.
It
That
doesn't
thing's
even
big.
mask anything. It's just like two like scent bombs all at once.
yeah.
You got to address the actual problem.
Mm.
Yeah. So you heard it here first, young people.
Yeah.
Start showering and looking after yourselves.
We got to come out with the Oblivious Maximus, like personal hygiene wipes. Maybe to give out at shows.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Just a quick baby wipe.
Yeah, exactly. Just give yourself a rinse before you go. I feel as I'm getting older, I'm getting more and more like if I go home, like I'm gonna go home after this before going to the pub today, and I'm definitely changing my t-shirt. Like I don't want to be. This is one activity. Then I'm out. New outfit.
I did a gig the other day and a comedian came into the green room and changed their socks before going on stage.
I actually have done that before.
Yeah, I was
But
like-
that's like after like it'll be like, oh, we've just done a long drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I just want to be fresh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I actually feel that.
I always bring a spare shirt to shows.
Yeah.
Same.
Like I'll mosh and then I have to get changed by the end of the show.
Yes.
Because like this post show hangs like going. I don't want to go to dinner wet.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing worse than being dripping at dinner.
Well, there's nothing worse than, and also when it's dried
Yeah.
slightly.
It's just
It's like, ugh.
oh.
Well, my big one of the last, I think, and I don't know if it's like some level of the spectrum that I'm on, but I cannot be, if I fly anywhere, I got to have like a full outfit change because I just feel disgusting after being on a plane.
Mm.
No, that's
Like
fair.
being in an airport, and maybe it's like a post-COVID thing, like my brain is just like tapped a little bit, but like,
You got to be deloused.
yeah,
after the-
truly. I got to like rinse myself of the plane. Like,
But sweaty, but good shows.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, they
Mm.
were awesome. Yeah, I didn't really know what to expect for a lot of them. Like, we'd only been to Sydney once before
Mhm.
that, and that was for like the tsunami show. So I'm like, I don't know how much sort of, uptake there is from that, or like
Yeah.
what
Mm.
like the people that actually like I don't know. So that was cool. And then we'd never been to Canberra before. We hadn't been to Queensland
Yeah.
with Stress before. So
Yeah, that's sick.
but they were all pretty awesome.
The Canberra show was at a youth center as well, right?
I was at a scout hall.
Yeah, and it was in
like, the
Tuggeranong.
park or something. Nah.
Oh, was it?
Show we
That was-
played.
Oh, that was show you
That was
played.
the
Okay.
Out of Spite one, Forward one. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, ours was at it was like there's like the oval there, and then it's just
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like a little
hall,
shed.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sick that those are like coming back to Canberra though, because those were all the shows that I played when I was a kid,
Mm.
and they then vanished for the last 15 years. I guess have not happened.
Well, I think that, I guess some of those councils or whatever are sort of tightened up or whatever, but it seems like it's coming back a bit, or people
Yeah,
are
let's
making the
bring it
effort
back.
to
Yeah.
Mm.
bringing it back.
It is hard. It is hard
Well-
to do shows like that. Honestly.
Well, I was gonna say like I think, and I'm happy to dig in because it always pissed me off to no end a zillion years ago. So I would like to know if it's still the same. But like when I first started playing those shows, it was like you paid $50 and you could book the hall and it was fine. And then like 5 years went by and all those shows went well, and the councils are clearly like, we got to make them pay more money than this.
Mm.
And then I remember like, I feel like the end of me kind of playing those was because I just got annoyed about it. It must have been an outright thing or something here. And it was at the Phoenix one, which is, now got its own fucking set of problems. But
Mm.
it was like maybe like $3,000 or something.
That's crazy.
Because it was like you had to pay like $1,500 for the venue, and then you had to pay to hire their PA, and you had to pay $500 for security, and you had to pay for their door. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like
That's why the
Yeah,
Scout
that's
Hall
fair.
shows are good because
Yeah.
like they just run by local community members, really.
Yeah.
In Victoria especially, and so like the Lair just set up most of
Yeah.
them.
Mm.
And they like crowdfunded their PA and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's kind
yeah.
of getting more accessible again.
And
Yeah.
now they're renting out their PA as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Sick.
awesome.
They are like the dudes at the Lair, they're fully like helping kids book shows like the council does, but just more accessible. It's like really sick.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, because that was always the thing for me that made me really annoyed about it. I was like, we're contributing then to this system that sucks if we keep playing these shows. Like if we keep providing them the money to do this, then they will keep doing it. And the whole fucking point is that kids should be able to have that, and children do not have money. Like that's the one
literally.
thing they don't have active access to. So there's this innate barrier that you're just putting in place. And then under some guise of like, oh, it's safer because we've, now paid a security guard who doesn't understand what is happening in this room to go yell at a bunch of children. Like,
Yep, perfect.
Yeah.
So heading up to Sydney, you said like weren't too sure like after the tsunami show. Were you surprised after that? Like was the show good? Like
Yeah, the Sydney show was awesome. And I think because that was like the first of the run as well, that like, I don't know. I actually did have a feeling it was going to be really good because I thought the lineup was awesome.
yep.
that's great.
So my senses were correct. in
Sometimes
the
you get a
end, I
vibe.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a vibe. So yeah, that was like really good, I think.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And all the shows were kind of these kind of shows, right? Like,
Pretty much. I think we played only 2 real venues on the tour. We did the Tote upstairs
yep.
here. But that's kind of a classic.
Yeah.
I feel like I've played there so many times
yeah.
now, but like I love it. I love
Yeah, it's great.
upstairs at the Tote. And then we played at Vinny's
Yeah.
in Gold Coast as well.
Yeah.
Great.
That was cool. I was also scared of those shows because I just like didn't know if anyone would be there.
Well,
Like,
it's good.
straight up.
It's good that people were.
Yeah. So yeah, they were awesome.
Yeah, and I mean those are kind of both like punk joints anyway. So like,
Yeah.
you know, it tends to go well at those places regardless. When there's a vibe of the venue, that's good.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, the two of you kind of knowing each other, being mates, does that come out of playing in bands, or how did it kind of come about?
Well, I think I was a punter at shows for a long time, and I thought Nick lived here because
Yeah.
I saw
Because you saw her every
I
weekend.
saw her at like every single show. And Nick saw me like just like moshing, and then we just started chatting, and then she still just kept coming to all the Melbourne shows, and we just got closer and closer and closer. And then I started like forming out of spite with some people, and then Nick was like, "Oh, I'm thinking of starting a label," and then.
Just inseparable at this point.
Yeah. And now we're platonic mother-daughter soulmates.
Okay, that's good.
That's true. That's how I describe it.
Yes.
As well.
Also Cosmo and Wonder.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
or like Elphaba and Glinda. Like
Yeah.
whatever you feel like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options, apparently.
Well, I'm glad that we've got this on the pod.
Yeah.
You know.
Enshrined in.
Yeah, exactly. So this is locked in now.
Yep.
What's starting Out of Spite? How did that come about? You just sick of being a punter?
Yeah.
It's like, I got to get into
I was
it.
just like, I'm really passionate about hardcore, like, and I really just wanted to get like involved musically with the scene. And I was just going to shows, and I met my bandmates Tom and Nellis at a show, and I was like, oh, I really like this hardcore sound. I don't think many people are doing it. And they were like, oh, we do as well. And we just started like demoing stuff, and yeah, we like wrote like 3 songs. And then I was talking to Nick, and she was all like, I'm thinking of having a show in Melbourne in November. And then I'm like, well, I think I'm starting a band if you need an opener. And then she's like, are you sure you'll be ready? And I'm like, yeah. And then that put a bunch of pressure on us to be ready.
Sure. Yeah, but that's good.
But like then we had like motivation to like really get out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need that deadline.
100%. Like I don't think I'd do anything without a deadline. I think that's why like shows in advance and all of this stuff is good, because it like fully motivates me to like get the ball rolling. on
Yeah,
these things, get the stuff out of the group chat.
Yeah. Oh, mate, getting something out
Man,
of a group chat is
I've got
really-
like 10 group chat bands that are never happening.
Yeah.
True.
That's me and Google Docs. I got
Yep.
so many Google Docs full of stuff. I'm like, what about this video idea? I'm like, yeah, that's sitting on the hard drive
Yep.
still.
Yeah. So that's kind of how that came about.
Yeah.
And it seems like you've been going. Like you guys have been playing heaps.
We have been playing heaps. We have done so many sick shows. We have played out of state. It's been so cool. Just
Yeah, that's
like
awesome.
I think we've done like so much in 6 months that like not a lot of bands like get to do in a long time.
Yeah.
And it's just like been such a crazy fun ride. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I think as well, like, I saw you guys for the first time at the Heat show in that, you know, funny name / because it was the hottest fucking day
Yep.
of all time. At that little venue,
Yep.
which is also like, it was lots of fun, but like, there's no way that's a venue. That is a
Yes.
straight up rehearsal room,
Is that
Literally.
Cactus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
Used to be a recording.
used to be a
studio.
recording studio.
Yeah.
So, but show was sick, and you know, pleasant surprise for a TUI cover.
Yes.
But I did comment to another old person that was there. I was like, it really comes at me fast when seeing young people cover TUI, because I played the show with them before that record like I played with
That's
them
crazy.
before that record came out, and I was like, "Whew,
yeah.
I'm really fucking old."
My back's hurt.
Yeah, well, got my orthotics in, you know, I'm sweating my ass off in the rehearsal room.
Oh man.
But
That's cool though.
No, but it like that for me, that gets me gassed up, because I'm like, this is fucking sick. Like the way the circle keeps going is
Yeah.
just
100%.
yeah.
So cool.
But yeah, no, it was really good. And I mean, I think the other thing too is like playing as much as you've been playing just helps make things tighter and make things better. And I mean, I think also recently when Time Ends were here and I saw you guys at that show at Bergie, and like I hadn't seen the band before and thought it was sick as, and then but it was one of those things, I think, like for me, particularly when, you know, if you're here all the time, you're playing all the time, it just makes it so tight.
True.
But has that kind of been a conscious thing with your guys' bands, or has it just been the natural progression as a result of playing really regularly?
I don't know. I mean, Time Ends doesn't even actually play like that much. And like, I don't know.
But it's just you being
maybe. I don't know.
I feel like we just kept getting really cool offers that I just could not say no to. Like I was like asking Nick a bunch. I'm like, oh, how many shows? There's too many shows. And yeah, it's just like we just kept being asked to play these really cool shows, and I just like couldn't help but say yes.
I think it's chill for like a new band as well. Like I feel like new bands should be like grinding. Like sometimes bands start and like I feel like they're too like, oh, nah, we want to like create the artificial like demand. Oh, we're too cool for this show. Oh, we're too cool for that show. But I feel like you should be grinding at
and
the
I honestly
start.
think
get in front of as many people as possible.
100%. Like it, because I feel like our trajectory just went so fast.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like because we've played so many shows, we went out of state so quickly. Yeah. And all of this stuff. It's like it was just a crazy experience. Yeah.
Yeah. And so what's it been like starting a label for you?
Pretty chill, to be honest. It's kind of like, I mean, I guess because it's very DIY.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I made an Instagram page. I guess I have
You're
a label now.
You
know?
Because I guess you're signing up for a bunch of admin.
Yeah. But like, I am pretty good at admin, I guess. Because
someone's got to be.
There's I mean, like in the bands as well, you know, someone's always responsible.
That's your forte.
Yeah, I'm a real admin guy.
Yeah.
And honestly, like the way my like professional life outside of this has gone is truly a result of playing in bands. Like I was a primary school teacher, which I am not anymore because of I'm good at like business stuff, and it's just because of playing in bands. Like,
that makes sense.
And but yeah, someone's got to be in charge, and like you got to keep on top of it too, because that's the other thing that could like buckle a band. I feel like is as soon 100%. As you lose the admin person, that band's gone. Like nothing's getting done there.
Yeah, that's true. Because I mean, that's like all the show offers. Like. Even actively reaching out for stuff and like doing even like
making sure people go to fucking band practice.
Yeah, booking the band practice. It's actually okay. Like, because I'm definitely admin person in Stress, but I actively was like, I'm not going to be admin person in Time Ends.
That's a good boundary to put in place.
Yeah, and I just like kind of let like them lead on like merch stuff as well. Because I'm like, I just like my brain doesn't have that much capacity, and like that's fine.
Yeah.
But no, the label definitely is a lot of admin. But like it's all right though. Like it's not been too hectic, I think.
Yeah. So what are the things you've done with it so far?
So I mean I did like a physical only release first because everyone was saying, like I was talking to like Louis from Big and he was like, yeah, like it's cool for like a new label to do, like as an easy kind of first step in to do just like a physical only release for like a band. So it's not, not so hectic trying to do like the digital distro stuff and like deal with all of that. And so I did like a tape for Devoidance from Adelaide, but they weren't playing anymore, but they never had their music on like a physical thing.
Yeah.
And so then we just did like all the proceeds for charity. So
sick.
Right. Donated to Forever Farm, like the animal rescue.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just out of Adelaide. So that was really cool. That was kind of a nice start because like, they're my friends. So like, I feel like, I was there at their first show and at their last show. So which is sad. But so that was really nice. And then like so far I've had a few other releases. Obviously Out of Spite was the first like I guess like full thing that I did. And that was really cool because as we've said, I am in Melbourne a lot. Yeah. And so I kind of got to be there for like their whole recording process,
sick. That's awesome.
Which was really nice. So I just got to be in the in the lounge,
Yeah.
like
You're really
like-
taking a mogul mode with
Yeah.
this.
Mama job for real.
Literally, yeah. But so that was really nice. It was really special to be able to be there for all of that.
Yeah.
And then I did front runner
Yep.
in Adelaide as well. So that was really cool. And like that was interesting, like very different sort of vibes. Like it was like even early kind of easy to see like how like different it is to work with different
Yeah.
bands. Like because I feel like I was a bit more like, like hands-on, I guess, with Out of Spite.
Yeah.
But like the front runner guys, like they know what they're doing kind
Sure.
of thing. Like they knew what they wanted it to sound like and how to go about doing all of the things because like
Yeah.
they're a bit more experienced being in bands and stuff already. And then we did like the stress stuff as well, obviously with Life Lay Regret mostly.
Yeah.
And then like Retribute Records as well. So that was really cool. And then Street Suffer as well. But yeah, so a few things.
Yeah,
It was
that's
very
sick.
busy at like the start of the year.
Yeah.
Like January, February was hectic.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of chill for
Yeah.
a moment.
Can relax a little bit.
Yeah.
And like, how did Stress come about? Like, and also specifically, like, you can start a hardcore band, but it's a straight edge hardcore band. Like, did you really want it to be a straight edge band, like rather than just a hardcore band?
Yeah, it was an edge band from the start. Like we've had like a couple of member changes, but somehow we've still managed to
Find
have-
straight edge people.
Yeah. And also not just straight edge people, but straight edge drummers,
Okay.
which is
yeah.
like
That's the hard one.
hard to
yeah,
come
that's
by.
like- well, I mean, drummers are like hard to find in general,
Oh, yeah.
right? Let alone in Adelaide,
Yeah.
another straight edge drummer, right? Like
Yeah,
That's-
you're closing that net
Yeah.
tighter and tighter.
yeah. So but
Hang
yeah,
on
so
to
it
him for
was-
dear life.
yeah, literally. So it was edge from the start. And then I don't know.
Just managed to keep it going.
Yeah, pretty much.
By way of finding
Pretty
other straight
much.
edge people. The record sounds great.
Thank you.
You've recorded it here though, yeah?
Yes.
With my
I
dear
did.
friend,
Yes.
Lewis from Agla. That's what he's known as to me.
Not his own
Not
recording
his own.
company.
No, sorry, Lewis. But how was the recording process for that?
Yeah, recording was awesome. Lewis is amazing.
Yeah.
I love him. So we did everything except for bass here.
Mhm.
So it was pretty chill, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
like Hardeep smashed his drums like in a day. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Man, he's
so good.
He be fucking drumming, dude.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
rocks.
And so
Before I even met him, I just saw his Instagram reels.
it's actually like funny because he genuinely is like famous. Like even
Yeah, that I know.
I have witnessed with my eyes like people, like random people just going up to him at shows
Mm.
and asking for photos.
That rocks.
That's
Like
wild.
we were in Queensland for Time Ends with the for the Forlorn shows.
yeah.
And like Hardeep was just there like for vibes.
Yeah.
Like he just came along with us and we're at like whatever, like random venue it was in Brisbane. And someone just came up to him and asked for a photo because they'd watched his drum videos.
Drumming
And I'm like,
influencer.
Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
actually famous. I mean, he is pretty iconic, which I think helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still funny.
I mean, I think when I introduced myself to him, I was like, "Man, you're a sick drummer." Like I've gotten over the point of being like trying to be cool with people. Like,
True. He's also a sick bassist though.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, cause he's in Twist of Fate as well, and like he looks so
Wonderful
cool.
tuning.
Looks so cool playing bass.
yeah.
Like he's just got the steez.
Gotta have that
Fully.
swag.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
And we were talking before, but obviously, so show in Adelaide, how did that go? It was great. The
Yeah, it
kind of the
was-
cap of the tour.
Yeah, it was really cool. It was at the community hall. So I definitely stopped paying attention to the door after a while. I literally
Yeah.
had someone message me who'd like they'd messaged before the show being like, "Oh, is there still like door tickets?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, whatever, pull up." I was
Yeah.
definitely oversold. Like I was like the official cap at that place that they like I guess publicly list is like 90.
Okay.
And then like when we did we had like the Thantu
Mhm.
Scram show
Yep.
there as well. And so we sold like I think 120. We sort of capped it at like 120 that day. But it turns out I don't know how to like use like my big cartel thing properly, which is where I had my tickets. And I thought it was like I thought I'd had like 120 tickets. And I was like, yeah, sick. Like, that's awesome. Like, as pre-sales. And then I like did the Excel spreadsheet and like did, some.
Yeah.
And it was like 150 something. And I was like, oh.
Well.
But so, yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I can't. The fact that you did the sum, I can't imagine there's many people doing the door that would even bother with that.
I just wanted to check because I like wasn't sure if I was tripping because when I looked at it and then it had like 120 something rows, which each row had potentially more than one ticket,
more than one sale. Yeah.
And so when I saw 120 rows, I was like, oh, it's definitely more.
I've done something. Yeah.
Literally.
You got to be careful with that. Like I had my first show at my comedy fest the other day.
Oh yeah, admin blunder.
And I had my first admin blunder where I
no.
accidentally set the tickets for the first show meant to be 8:50 p.m. set it to 8:50 a.m. So my tickets were not on sale for an entire day from that point onwards. I'm like all day. I'm like, no tickets sold. What's going on?
But also, does that mean people were going on there and go like, I'm not going to see stand-up comedy at 8:50 a.m. on a Wednesday?
That's what I'm telling myself. Yeah. That's what I'm telling myself.
But
all good from there.
It's been fine. Yeah. But yeah, so Adelaide show, and then came here yesterday for what was shaped up to be the longest all ages hardcore show in history of Melbourne.
Yeah, pretty much.
10 bands? 10 bands? 9 bands.
I think it was 9.
Yeah.
It was more. Do you know that I'm going to out them here?
Yeah,
it actually was more. It was like 12 bands.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, guys, this is too many. This is too many bands.
Oh, I thought you meant like 12 bands actually played. I'm glad that you came.
No, yeah,
you
like
stepped in and
it was longer.
Okay.
So because it was like we initially had like merged a couple shows, which is how
Right.
I actually got involved because otherwise it was like I'm like why am I here?
Well, you're just
Because I
here all
was
the
doing-
time. You're booking shows now.
No, but it's because I was
You're booking
booking a
local
different
shows.
show. I was booking a different show. And then I found out that they were already working on this all ages one.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, oh, please, guys, can we please merge shows? But then all the bands that I actually was going to have on my show all dropped out anyway.
Okay.
So I was just still here. I'm like, you know what? This is fine. This is fine. But then Out of Spite joins, and I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like at least, because they're a
now
Fortify band.
45? 45 is ring.
We got it. We got it on cam.
But that's like a meme of a meme too, right?
Fortnite Records.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Fortify Records,
Okay.
right? But so when I first told Lucas,
Mhm.
so like Time Ends vocalist,
Yeah.
stress bassist Lucas, he goes 45, and I was like, no, but now it's just like the running joke. Yeah, he would just
If you look
call
at
it
any of the
45
comments of
Records.
like the Fortify Records
It's
post,
just 45 records.
Yeah. And then we accidentally started
doing this.
45.
You got to make your own memes.
Yeah.
But like I knew it was all over when like someone that I didn't know would like know the joke. Just
Yeah.
said
Sure.
it to me. Just like
It's
just
taking
dropped
control.
it in conversation, and I was like,
oh man.
Hey, this is really good branding for your business now, you know. All it needs
something
is to
like that.
But yeah, so longest show of all time occurs yesterday.
A bit of a scramble for the old merch donation you were saying before.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, it was literally like vultures or like a pack of wild dogs or something, because
Yeah,
it was like
fully.
the pie was like on the floor at first, like it was like half on the floor, half on the table. There was like all of them like rifling
Who's
through,
putting it on
like-
the floor, or did it fall on the
I
floor?
have no idea. to
It
be
was just like a
honest.
whole pile on, and then I think
God,
it was like a
It was
literal
actual
pile on.
chaos.
I would
Everyone's
have.
like, where's the turning point shirt?
Yeah, and then suddenly it's like, oh, someone's already claimed that.
Yeah. It's like
before like doors were open.
literally, it's like those like Black Friday Karen.
Oh,
Genuinely. Genuinely.
fighting over a 70-inch TV.
Yeah.
There's a couple of like grail items in there for some people. Do you think?
There was a
There
couple
was
of good
100% one. It was like, I want the use of today, crew neck.
I actually got the use of today long sleeve because it was a small. And
Okay.
no one
Yes.
wears
That's
smalls.
the bonus.
That's the bonus,
Like,
right?
medium,
Like, because you were
small,
saying you
medium.
have shirts that you're just never gonna fit into again, right? But like heaps of people sell that. Like I've gotten so many like smalls and mediums from like the Lair guys as
Yeah,
well.
100%.
Because like
My garage, that box right there, I've got so many smalls and mediums.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, fully.
Like even on Depop as well. Like
And they
you be
just
getting the
leave it.
steals.
Yeah, I get all the steals. Like, and I'm all like to people, oh, if it doesn't fit you right, like,
It's
hit
really
up.
me too.
Yeah.
Even like Jackson, so like Jackson from like Twisted Fate
Mhm.
Diamonds or whatever, like because he will push it, and because like because he's like not massive, but like
Yeah.
he'll be like, oh, like maybe I can fit this small, but then it's like it's really like not fitting him, and I'm like, I'll take it.
Yep.
Just give it to me.
Just waiting to swoop in.
Well,
Literally.
I'm glad people are still getting them because I be ordering 2 every time and then I feel like I'm hanging on to them for 10 years.
Yeah.
And then until someone's like comes to my house that is a smaller person and I'm like, you want this shirt? Like, you gotta have this shirt. I gotta get it out of the garage.
I've like
Yeah.
people literally just give me stuff for free because
Literally.
it's a small and they have nothing else to do.
I mean,
with
you're
it.
leaving.
Like, even new
you're
merch.
leaving here today with an Oblivious Maximus shirt, guaranteed. Because
a small shirt.
Yeah.
A small
we got one in that
shirt.
box and it's got to go somewhere. Yeah, I mean, I just that whole merch thing is crazy though, because I mean, I'm glad that people are getting so excited by it. I mean, it's good for the community of people that have all this fucking shit that they want to get rid of. But yeah, someone's got to teach these
Yeah, the kids
children
getting
some
into OS stuff.
respect about piling on each other. Maybe I should have been there to create a level of order
A
with
system.
a system.
I mean, like, it was like maybe semi-organized chaos. Like, they weren't literally like snatching things
I mean,
from each other, but
Honestly,
it was just
should have
very
been more
aggressive.
organized because it was all like, oh, take things, everything you take is $20 to charity, but no one was enforcing it.
Yeah, and the little paper that was just on the table was like half covered with the merch and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Felix was just going around like, okay, make sure you're donating $20 to charity if you took something from the vial.
Just as people are leaving,
Yeah.
making sure if they've given money, if they've taken anything.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looked like it was a sick show, despite the scent and behavior of animals near old merch.
Yeah, it was really good actually. Like the room is really cool. Like I hadn't been there before. I don't know if you had been there before,
Nah, I haven't
but
been there before.
No.
like it's a really good sized room. I think.
Yeah,
Like
it was
it's
smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah, like it's pretty small. And it had like nice outside hangout spot. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty hectic.
Yeah.
as well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the videos look crazy.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, it's good that there's more of those places because I mean, I think that's the other thing too that does become hard, obviously, for younger people as well, is when like those places are not in accessible areas too. Like, because I think that was always a big thing a zillion years ago. Like, it was really cool when there was ones way out in the suburbs, but then it only meant that it was really accessible for the people that lived in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
And-
that's even like Baronia as well. Like
Yeah.
I think Baronia is awesome.
Yeah.
But it is like
It's a bit far
quite
out.
far.
Bit
And
of
like
a
what there
trek.
is a train, but like
It's not the best area either. So like walking from the Baronia train station to the
Yeah.
show can be a bit rough sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, also, and like, yeah, again, like if you live out there, great.
Yeah.
It's easy for you. But yeah, I mean, that was even the, many years ago, the kind of the way I felt about that when the shows were out in Footscray. It was like, that was like an annoying as fuck place to get to for
Yeah.
literally everybody, car or not. Like, so, but yeah, I think finding more of those places so that you can spread the network out a little
100%.
bit,
And I also think, like even though shows be like in Baronia or Hoppers Crossing or Footscray, like it's really good to just have, these shows out in the suburbs for the kids who like live around there, especially because when they can be like rough areas, having a place that's like designated, like no alcohol, no drugs, and like just promoting like having fun, like without that stuff, especially like in those areas is like a really good thing.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think as well too, just it can be, otherwise the option out there is for it to be really grubby. So
Yeah.
like you kind of want to encourage it to not go that
100%.
way.
I think that's why it's so important to keep pushing like the all ages shows too.
Yeah.
I love like when I go to an all ages show and just see all these like random kids from the area like rocking up and
Yeah.
getting into something new. Like it actually is so important. And I feel like sometimes when you're in the scene for so long and you have your group of friends, you're really like tunnel visioned on like what the scene looks like, but you don't really see how it's drawing in other people. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's like why all ages shows are so important, just so kids can really get into it and
Yeah.
like find a good community of people,
100%.
especially in this day and age where everyone's an iPad kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to
Get off your iPad, get to the show.
don't just watch it. Go be at
Exactly.
it.
No more Hate 5-6 sets. Go see it in person.
You're banned from iPad. You have to go to show.
Enough
say that,
practicing
Gracie,
moshing in the room.
Gracie loves her iPad.
I actually love my iPad. I'm like a
She's
no
You're speaking
an
about-
iPad kid.
You're speaking about yourself here.
Potentially. Like I have my pink iPad. Watch my I Hate 5-6 videos.
How did getting to shows for you initially start? Like, did those all ages shows or
So I was like really emo when I was younger, and I was like into
you and me
like
both?
yeah, I was like into Pierce the Veil and like Sleeping with Sirens
Okay.
and like stuff like that. So I started going to like those like pop punky shows,
Yeah.
and then I started to get into more like metalcore stuff like Under Oath and things like that. And then I was going to, and I started getting more like of the like modern metalcore stuff. And I went to like Kubla Khan and
Mhm.
like, what else did I go to? I went to Under Oath. Like they had like Gel and like Forewarned, Guilt Trip, Terror.
Yep.
Like, and so I started seeing all these openers at like all these kind of like mixed bill crossover shows. And I was like, oh, this is kind of sick.
Yeah.
And so I
Mm.
started really actually searching out hardcore shows in my area, and I just started going to every single one because like that's why also openers are so important. Having local openers is so important
Yeah.
on the big shows
100%.
because that is literally how I got into hardcore.
Yeah.
Like finding like Horsepower, opening for big bands and like Heat and all of this. Yeah. So started going to like every show on the weekends, just like moshing, making friends, and then it all just kind of like happened.
Yeah. I mean, and
That's it.
Yeah.
the reality is like you have to have the local bands play, because when the international band is not here, like it's not like nothing happens. You know,
Exactly.
you still have to do all the other stuff.
Exactly.
And I guess like seeing, like you see a band, kind of playing with a big band, and then you go and see them in a community hall and you're like,
Yes.
oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
Like, it seems
Literally.
achievable. Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, like I remember seeing Forewarned open for Kubla Khan. I was really like into Guilt Trip, who were on that bill.
Yep.
And just thinking, oh yeah, this is like so cool, all of this stuff. And now like thinking like a couple years later, like Jake is one of my closest friends. I
Yeah.
get to play with them. It's just like such a full circle like community thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I just love that so much.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, and the crazy thing is that like that is basically the exact same thing that happened to me 20-ish years ago. So
Yeah.
like it's the same, like it's good that is consistent and it does
100%.
keep working, like same thing for me. Like I started playing in like metal bands and stuff,
Yeah,
and
what
then
band?
a terrible band called Reign of Terror
Oh, yeah.
was this death metal band.
If you
I
want
was
to see
in.
a photo of Aaron with long hair,
Yeah.
we can bring it up.
We can bring it up.
Can we get that on the screen?
Yeah. We'll put Izzy put it in after.
Yeah, Izzy, our producer, will put it
She
in
can- she can
afterwards.
put it in. But yeah, like playing in those sorts of bands, and then I started playing. Like I just started going to hardcore shows as a result of like people I went to school with, and then from there, like started playing in hardcore bands just because I was a drummer. So it was like, well, I had long hair and 2 kick drums, but I was a drummer, so I started playing in hardcore bands.
Yeah.
And then within like, I think maybe 3 months of being in a hardcore band, like played with Terror. And then
Yeah.
it was like,
Crazy.
well, this is what I'll do now forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
and that's how I met all of my friends from there. And, that sort of each link from there gets me to now,
Yeah.
basically.
It's actually crazy. Like when I saw Guilt Trip and like got into them, like they were really the first band that fully like got me into searching out more hardcore things.
Yeah.
And then like my band playing with Guilt Trip like for our third show.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Crazy stuff. Like it's crazy how like people like Candace and those types of people in our scene like really just like want to give those like kids opportunities like that. It's like so cool.
And I think it's like a thing unique to hardcore where people who are in it kind of want to keep that going.
Yeah.
Like, keep that alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, we've even talked about this as well, like the fact that doing this podcast would make no sense if we didn't, talking about this stuff, it would make no sense if we didn't try and make sure that we engaged anyone who wants to be a part of this with this as well. Because there's no point in doing this if we're just talking to ourselves. Like, I mean, we could, but no one needs to hear that really. We can do that without recording it. But so what's next for you both? What do you got coming up? You got anything to plug? You got anything on the horizon?
I mean, we're playing the show next week. So yeah.
We're playing Out of Spite's last show next week.
Oh,
Oof.
What's the goss?
Mic drop.
Mic drop moment. Well, I just think it's time for something new.
okay.
I know like we have not been a band for a while. We're still very new.
That's fine.
But if you think about it, like we've achieved so much stuff. And I think like me and my bandmate Ellis, our guitarist, he's in another band called Secluded.
Yep.
And I think they're also like they were doing a lot of stuff with Al Gore and they went down to Tasmania and things like that. And I think Ellis, we're all like quite busy people, like full-time jobs, rent to pay. It's been hard to like coordinate like everything and like find time to write more stuff. And also considering all those factors and considering like what we've done Canberra, we've done Sydney, we've done Adelaide, we've played Melbourne, I've played with all my best friends, everyone I love, everyone who's been influential. And I think, knowing in my heart that like we won't be able to fully sit down and like make anything new for a long time, it'll be like better. And I think it's cool to just cut it.
Yeah. Hey, that's a very admirable way to do it.
Yeah.
I wish that I did that with lots of bands that I've been that have just fucking petered out.
Yeah. I don't want to like just like drip it out and like everyone has had an opportunity to see Out of Spite.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen them.
Literally. And so, I think I'm super grateful for everything we've done. And I also think like this is my first band. Like there will be more bands.
Absolutely.
There will be more riffs. I am excited.
There's always a riff.
Exactly. I'm excited to stop, be a punter for a bit, maybe fill in for some bands.
Nice.
Maybe. She was like,
I know. I was like, I am available to play the bass guitar.
Like
anyone who
you heard it. Yeah, you
I
heard
am
it.
available to fill in. I have a hot pink sparkly bass that is ready at any time for a show.
That's the Instagram reel.
Yes.
Right there. This is just promo.
Yes. And I just like started learning like guitar. And so like, I've been playing like acoustic guitar like my whole life, but I just got the Hello Kitty guitar. So I'm learning how to write riffs.
Dude.
And I just want to kind of like lock in and like create something that's like my own.
Yeah.
And then like demo it, show it to like people, hopefully get something new on board in due time.
Nice.
And start again.
Sick. There's also a Hello Kitty distortion pedal. So
yes.
I have it.
You got it?
Yeah, I have it for the bass. So you can hear that as we're saying the show next weekend.
Yes.
Coming.
Reality time ends.
Ends in tragedy.
Ends in
TCB.
tragedy. TCB.
Out of
TCB
Spite.
is a lifestyle.
So,
Bergie.
At the
Bergie Band Room.
Yeah.
Hardcore at the
last
Bergie Band Room.
hardcore show at the Bergie.
It will be Hardcore at the Bergie will be the last hardcore at the Bergie.
That's it. We heard it here.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can hear the Hello Kitty fuzz pedal through the bass.
Stella from Potion uses it as well.
It's so
Sick.
good.
Yeah.
Like I literally have it on like one. Like it's
rocks.
so intense.
Yeah.
But I really like it. And
Yeah.
it looks really cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, so anything for stressed? Or this is kind of, you've done it now.
I've completed it.
You've
No, I
ticked off.
don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We definitely need like a chill moment now.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, like it wasn't that many shows, but like it felt pretty.
Yeah, it's a
It's a lot of
hectic,
traveling.
And it's a lot of
all that.
effort too, putting out a record and doing all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how like actual labels do it. Like, because I had like, you know, like, because we split between
Yeah.
like me and Leia. And so like I actually had like, you know, record orders to send out.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so
this
many
is
to do. I have
straight up admin.
taping so many
Oh,
things right
God.
now. And like,
You gotta have
you know?
shelves. You gotta have.
Yeah, I don't have any
tape.
shelves, dude. Our study is a mess. It's an absolute mess. I have like it's like a 2-bedroom house with like nowhere to put anything.
Think of this when you're buying records from us, people.
Kidding me?
the admin we have to go through to get it to you.
But yeah, no. So yeah, I think we're just gonna have a moment and then
Yep.
just like see what happens, kind of thing.
Nice.
And then yeah, obviously Timons is playing next weekend.
Yep.
And then
You'll be back in the following weekend, I assume.
Yeah, probably. I actually really want to come for the Slant show.
Oh yeah,
I
that'd be
love
sick.
That band. That's not till like May. That's
That's in
actually
May,
a while
yeah.
away.
you got time. You'll be here 4 more times before then.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, we've got Concrete Jungle in the meantime.
Yeah, that's the other thing. We're going to
Yeah, we're
Concrete
going to
Jungle.
Thailand.
So,
Oh yeah, wild.
Yep.
That'll
Yeah.
be crazy.
It's gonna be so
but
sick.
yeah, I don't know. Timons is like writing and stuff at the moment, so we really want to lock in on that and get some new stuff out because at the moment, like we still only have the demo
Yeah.
out. So yeah, we'd really like to get new stuff out. I'm not sure exactly what the plan is yet, but we do have many songs ready.
Fuck yeah.
Like, you know, like
Ready to go.
like 6 or 7 songs.
Yeah. Fuck, I walked straight into that one. Yeah, I'm really showing my age here. Just being like, oh yeah, 6 or 7 songs sounds good.
I'm slightly more online than you. I saw it coming.
Yeah. Yeah, you use TikTok, man. You get this. You get this young person stuff. All right. So before we get unked too much, what else you got coming up, Ben?
I think my show will be done by this point when this comes out.
Yeah.
But Perth.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, we haven't organized anything for this yet.
We're doing a pod in Perth.
We're gonna do a podcast in Perth. Yeah.
Live
That's
one.
sick.
Yeah.
So come to that, and I'll be doing a stand-up show the night before.
Yep.
So come through. That's all I got on the horizon at the moment.
Great. That's reminded me. After this, I'm gonna text Kyle and organize this.
Check that we're still doing it.
Organize this live podcast. I guess, yeah, I'm doing this Aglo show for this film, this music video, which I've now talked about to no end on this podcast, but come to the Bendigo on April 17 so that you could be in an Aglo music video. Yeah, then Extortion are playing the next day, but sold out. So
You can't come.
okay, you can't come. Well, you can try. But other than that, I guess going to Perth and doing a podcast. But thank you so much for coming and chatting to us today.
No
Thanks for having
worries.
us.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.